We're here in Gaithersburg, Maryland, right in Montgomery County, Maryland, right outside of Washington, D.C. And we're here at the St. Rose of Lima Parish. It was built over 150 years ago by a gentleman named Francis Clopper and his wife, Anne Jane Byrne. And Clopper is one of the early families to settle Montgomery County, so you'll see Clopper associated with Clopper Road, which is a major thoroughfare. So right where we're standing was where the original Clopper house used to stand. It burned down, it's no longer here, but you can imagine what it must have been like. The house was right here. It overlooked all of their lands. They were a large landowning family. So we're here in front of this lonely tombstone here, the base of this old oak, and a bit of local history is here if you know where to look. There's a large cemetery in the area, but this tombstone is off on its own, not in the cemetery. This is the tombstone of William D. Scott, and he was a 21-year-old Confederate cavalryman, and he was in this area. This area in Maryland used to be very pro-confederate. And in fact, during the Civil War, the southern portion of Maryland, you couldn't just move around freely. But the Clopper family, were Union supporters. And William Scott showed up here, mortally wounded one evening. He had been shot in the side, and he appeared on, he was by himself, he needed help. He appeared on the front porch for the Clopper family's home. They knew he was a Confederate soldier, but they helped him anyway. He famously requested of them, "May I have permission to die on your front porch?" So he asked permission before he went ahead and died here. And they baptized him at his request before he died. Back then, it was punishable by death to aid Confederate soldiers. You could be killed for doing that. So after he died, the Clopper family, who were Union supporters, buried him in the dead of night under this lonely oak tree. His tombstone's here alone by itself. They couldn't bury him in the cemetery, and they had to do it at night so they wouldn't get caught burying him. Gaithersburg there's a lot of local history, a lot of Civil War history here. There were no major battles here, but even so, there's a lot of Civil War history in the area.